Did y'all happen to watch the full episode?
Oh,
yeah, I watched the great majority of this. It was a great piece of content.
Hold on. I got to bring it in. So, Candace Owens, I think it was episode 41. I can't 100% remember. Somebody can look that up while I'm doing it. But she had Ray J and one of his transgender friends and somebody from his reality TV show on to interview about transgender topics. And long story, so Candace Owens is doing what she does in terms of talking to somebody who's transgender. This is not the first time. She's done this multiple times on her platform. She has how she feels about it. She just kind of wants to get their background, see if there's any middle ground. Normally, once they really get into what it is, they don't have middle ground. But long story short, they're always pretty insightful episodes, whatever. But long story short, this one, though, in particular, is what I realized. Ray J will do whatever. Yeah. Like, I knew that, but Ray J, the way he was answering some of these questions, I was like, yo, he's really just leaned all the way into this bag and just says, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the thing about Ray J, he's a screw up with a conscience. So it's like anytime he does some bad, he feels like he's got to get that karmic balance back right and like, do some good to cover up all that smut. But that's not how smut works.
But always for profit. That's what I respect about Ray J. He's
always for profit.
I don't understand it. Like from the scooters to the glasses to like,
you're not a tycoon.
I wonder who he's talking to. Like, who's just running up to him with these ideas? Like, yo, I got this.
He's the one with the
ideas. It's coming from his head. Like,
bro,
you gotta understand. There's some people who would just like the light bulb literally goes off in their brain and they can't shut it off. They gotta express it with the world.
But outside of that, I love it was just so funny to me how Candace is like really holding like her serious. I have a point that I am trying to get to. And then, like, towards the end, she was just like, "Yo, this is crazy. Like, this nigga's hilarious. Like,
because
she realized it's like, okay, look, we're not coming together at this point. Let me just let him get his jokes off."
Ray J's the only person that had to study for this. Because you got to understand, Candace has gone down this rabbit hole 1 billion times. And then the trans woman, she's had to, like, think about this and defend what she is 1,000 times throughout her life. Yeah. They're both comfortable. Ray J's the only one learning new words.
Literally.
Oh my God. He would just start rambling and then say, but see, this is the beauty because I'm still learning. But it was several times throughout the interview when the conversation got good between his friend, I can't remember the friend's name. Yeah. And Candace, here goes Ray J off to the side. Yeah, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Them niggas could be like, it's 6:30? Yeah, it's 6:30. We're bridging the gap.
Yeah, we're bridging the gap. That's what it was.
We're making amends. Yeah, he was a bridge.
When I say this,
PR
bro,
talk.
This shit was hilarious, bro. I loved every moment.
That's what's so important. He's in over his head, but he's not useless. Because the thing is, he secretly agrees with everybody. Like anytime he answered the question, he was like, you're right as well, but let's bridge this gap.
Oh my God.
Let's try to understand.
Let's put the London Bridge up.
Perspective is everything. Now, I really like what Candace Owens is like turning into. She reminds me of like a version of Dr. Phil.
Nigga, you love
like
who Candace
with these conversations and shit.
Yeah. I mean, but he loved who Candace Owens was, so this is nothing.
But she's talking to black icons.
You saying I love what everything Candace Owens is doing is me having a negative take about Charlamagne.
And which one?
You hear all this self-awareness?
I hear all I hear as soon as I do it, I hear Tone say, well, you have to take that.
Yeah.
you got to take that.
You have to feel that way, and as do you.
And which one is better?
Neither, because y'all are both.
It's just what it is.
Y'all are both just caught up in it.
I'm bigging up a black woman, talking to another black icon, which is Ray J.
Cherry on top of with that too, though.
Ray J.
You notice how he goes to black women in his time of need? Like at least a nigga like Charlamagne.
I love that shit.
Charlamagne live it 24/7. He gives them jobs.
Okay,
it's really on his sleeve. But you just like grab on. You just grab on when you falling off.
Be sprinkling. Yeah, bro. When you pull it out, sometimes when I don't see it coming, it's the best. I be like,
it's the best.
I was like, oh, this nigga's dirty.
Not only is he dirty, the card is dirty and all creased.
What you talking about?
Because he done slammed the down.
That's what happens when I commemorate somebody, nigga. I try to think of
commemorate. All right.
I've had I gotta go through it. I gotta go through it on the Charlamagne tape. You gotta go through it on these Candace tapes.
It's growing pains.
I do like what she's doing. It's like I see a lot of Dr. Phil just pointless conversations to a certain extent.
But they're always good.
But they're good though.
She wouldn't even like that comparison.
Oprah.
Yeah, because she has a meaning and purpose behind all of
Don't
her
pit
talks.
black women against each other.
Not doing that.
Why are you doing that?
I feel
why that gotta
Oprah
be a
was more of
competition?
that though. What you're saying, pointless conversation. Not really pointless, but like we don't have to have a reason to link up. We
Yeah.
can just talk.
Like, I'm not trying to
feel-
fix you.
Yeah. I feel like Candace be in there like, oh no, I have questions.
Yeah, nah.
She has
Pretty consistent.
points.
She got shit that she want to go through.
I wouldn't say she attacked it, but like she definitely staked her claim.
For sure.
You know, She said as she felt.
So would you say, like, you know, with how Ray J was talking, like nobody won this conversation? It was just an open discussion.
We bridged the gap.
They bridged the gap.
the gap was
bridged
bridged,
the
but
gap.
A
I don't
Christian,
think
a trans, and Ray J.
the
Yeah.
bridge is there, but nobody's driving over this anymore. This is over. After
I have a
this.
timestamp of 22:56. I can't remember what was there, but we're gonna see. Looked like it was near a hot moment when everybody else wanted to see too.
There isn't really a way back. So if your child came to you at 17, Ray J, and said, I am born into the wrong body and I want to take puberty blockers, what would you say?
Well, as a parent, man, my kids are 4 and 6. You don't really know how you're gonna react, but I know for me, I want to be the parent. My kids I want them to be able to tell me anything, like the darkest, the most complicated, like what they're really going through internally, externally. So I would be super open for super support, right? That's the kind of dad I am. Even with my son, he's 4, but there's been times where he's been around and we were shooting, whether it's a movie or something, and there was a lot of women around, and he said, Dad, I love the girls, right? And I went, okay, got it. I mean, I don't know if I should bring him in now because you're only 4, so I wouldn't do that. But that's what you like right now. You came to me and said it. You even told your mom, where are the girls at, Dad, in front of moms? I said, son, we gotta, you know, and so I would just be there for them. And I think as society grows and as everybody gains more knowledge, and you know, you have friends, right? I have friends that are straight, I have friends that are gay, I have friends that are trans, and these are my close friends. And so me personally, I don't care, but I also understand that it's for them to make the choice, not for them to be programmed into a choice that they might not be familiar with, and they're just following the trend, right? So that's where, you know, you straddle the line with everything with marketing and promo. But for me, I mean, I'm in full support of whatever my kids want to do, and you know,
Heroin,
well, I mean, not
That's funny.
that,
pornography.
not
That's not
that.
comparable.
But I'm saying,
He said I'm in full support of whatever my kids want to do,
if
and it is comparable.
meaning like,
Pause.
no, meaning
Yeah,
like,
pause.
It's funny, like they went through all the normal beats that this conversation is supposed to go through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like the intersex conversation. Go to what time is it at right now?
No, but this was funny, and I remember I have that timestamp just because that babble
Yeah,
was crazy.
yeah.
All she asked was,
He went crazy.
would you support your child wanting to take puberty blockers? And he went through
And
all
him
that.
saying,
He went
it
all
straight.
the way around the bush.
and
Yeah.
him saying like that, you know, of his son, he was proud of him in that moment.
Exactly. That was the funniest part.
Yeah,
he was
like-
like he low-key said, well, my son likes pussy, so this is really not a problem for me. That's really what he was
I
trying
was
to tell
about
us.
to say.
all.
My son already loved pussy.
He's son.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much telling us,
Like, yeah.
these aren't really my issues, but let's be fair. Everybody deserves to be what they want to be.
He got to calm his son down before he get his dad started.
Yo,
Yo, go to 3342. This is when because Candace Owens, she was being pretty polite throughout this whole conversation, but she finally put out that ace card from
Oh
the deck.
yeah.
She was like, "Blow,
Yeah.
hold that."
I guess my point. You said that after, and I want to slow this down because I'm making a point that I'd like you to understand. You said that once you realized that you were a female, you felt that you were a female
Yeah,
and
my
you were in
whole
the
life.
wrong body, the first thing you did was do something that does not make someone a female, right? That you just were like, I'm gonna get boobs. So that to me shows a tremendous immaturity, right? Now, when other women do this, they're just like, I want to look like Kim Kardashian. This is a trend. Da, da, da,
But
da.
why am
But they're
I
not
not
doing it
fussed?
because they're going, I'm not a woman. Do you get what I'm
No,
saying?
What's
but
the
it is though,
difference?
because my best friend literally got implants
Yeah,
because
listen
she,
to Ray.
and I quote, she was like, I feel like a boy because I've got no boobs.
Some women
That's
want
literally
bigger
what she
breasts, and some
said.
people like I don't mind little breasts or big breasts, but women want to go.
They're doing that because
He just doesn't stop, bro.
masculinity and femininity are two different things.
Right.
They don't attach it to whether or not they are in fact they would never
Hit
go to
pause
the
real
doctor
quick,
and say,
because that was one ace, and then she pulled the big joker out with the Rachel Dolezal. She
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
she was not letting up the
Yeah.
gas on that. She said, "No, I think we skipped past that Rachel Dolezal chick real quick. I need us all to go back." I said, "Damn."
Yeah.
And this nigga
Because
Ray
that's
J-
pivotal.
Yeah, she said, "You gonna answer this question or you're not, but we're gonna have a clear you avoiding it or answering it."
And you know, this whole like transgender talk, it makes sense because of his show.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he just
he was up
reacted-
here promoting.
He has
bro.
a whole show. It's bad girls, but transgenders.
Yeah.
Bad days. It's a house full of them. Damn. Which is dangerous.
They call it the girls.
But then he said a story where he was talking about how the first security team was an issue.
Yeah, because they
So
started
then-
liking the girls.
Yeah, and then but no.
Not the trans girls. He's talking about the because he has multiple shows on. What's the
But
network
that's what I
called?
thought he was talking about.
Tronix.
Tronix. He wasn't
that's what
talking
I
about
thought
the
it-
trans girls.
I was about to say, he's saying this story so casually. I'm like, oh, you're really, because I thought he meant I hired a new team and they all fell in love with the cast and they would go to sleep there and wake up and just clock in. I was like, this reality show is crazy, nigga.
Wake
Like,
up cooking
your
waffles and
security
shit.
team, all of a sudden, it's a fucking interrelationship show with the niggas that are supposed to be there doing security.
Good God.
Bro, that's
You
crazy,
can't, you
dog.
can't pay for that kind of entertainment.
Yeah, for
nigga.
real,
Niggas
dog.
protecting wombs.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Lauren, go to 3630. And I think this was a middle of the bridge moment.
Oh, yeah. I hope you can find one.
Yes.
okay, so you
So it's not a
genuinely-
costume for
You
me.
genuinely believe that you're a woman.
Oh, pause.
100%.
Never mind. Pause real
Do-
quick. This was the ace that I thought I was referring to earlier with that first timestamp. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think I'm a born female biological woman. Absolutely not. I'm a trans woman, and I'm well aware that I'm not a biological woman. And I want to make that statement very loud.
That's a good-
because that's where it gets crossed, and where I think trans people need to come to the table
Look at Ray
is
J.
understanding that and letting biological women know that we're well aware we're trans women, and if people are out there saying anything otherwise, that's something that I don't want to back.
Right?
Because
so now,
that's
now
not
we're
my
bridging the gap.
Right.
Now we're bridging the gap.
I'm well aware of
Now
who
we're
I am
getting
and what I
somewhere
am.
with this.
Do you, Ray J, believe that Danielle is a woman?
Yes. I've never once, even every time we talk, I've
Yeah.
always said, Danielle, that's what it is. Like, and all of my friends that are in the community, I mean, we have a whole gagency, right? Shout out to Tarad and Dumpin' D. It's the full gagency, right? And then we have the girls club, right? So there's different layers and different things that people like to do in their world that they like to be outside of work. But when we all come to work, everybody's on time, everybody's on point. What happens after work?
Bro, he's crazy.
He's insane.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
nigga
I
is
can only
amazing,
imagine.
bro.
Yeah, it's amazing because
I got lost in
he believes it.
He does.
You know
He
what I
does.
mean? Like
Yeah.
this isn't an act. He's really in this mode.
Is this what you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to do to sell a network?
This is genuine. as
This is
hell.
what you have to do to like actualize yourself as a human.
Nah, I don't think it's that deep. I think it's very surface level.
He's like Black Gary V if he
Look, yes.
Yes,
he just-
yes, yes.
Yeah.
if he just
100%,
didn't fly
100%.
garage selling and dropping out of college. He just like
No,
rapping
look,
with-
all he's missing is the garage selling story, but his story is amazing in itself.
yeah.
Hit record, Brandy, your sister, you got hits. You know, like it's
Hit cornos.
yeah, it really is. It's that energy though. It's that Gary V energy though.
It's just like you wake up and believe it. 5 a.m. You ready? You're gonna conquer the world. He's gonna drink a lot during the day probably, but it's not gonna stop him from getting some Tronix business done.
I
mean, he
wonder.
looks pretty healthy.
I checked the reviews. Well, I checked the reviews. I saw some reviews on Tronix.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them were like, I tried to cancel and they're still charging me.
Okay,
It was
but
a couple of
that's the subscription game though. To be fair, that's the subscription
funny,
game.
though.
Subscription game?
Okay, so there's
It
like
is.
there's a level of subscription, just like the gym. You signed up there but they want you to write a letter
Uh-huh.
or send an email with a picture
Yeah.
and
crazy.
and 2 paragraphs before
Yep.
you can unsubscribe from the gym.
You have to go all the way to the store.
There's definitely that subscription game could be
The system
really fair and user friendly, or it
Yeah.
could be treacherous.
Matter
But
of
it
fact,
could
let
be
me just
either
read
one.
the
It depends on what the system is,
It
but
depends
most
on-
of them
yeah.
against you. Like if you go to
Yeah.
the public library, it's kind of geared in your favor. You
Yeah.
can keep those books for 5 years.
That's a whole thing.
Nothing's gonna really happen to you.
Nothing. They're not. It's not showing up on your taxes. Like nothing's happening about those.
They're not
books.
even gonna send you a letter. They're barely paying the librarians. They're not gonna pay the postal office.
Yeah, but the yeah, no, that shit crazy.
This is hilarious.
Yeah,
Y'all
nah.
want to watch one more from this?
I got one. Hold on, let me see what this next one is. What is this one? What was this? 36, 37?
Yeah.
I was in that same area. I was in 30.
I'm about to
All
say,
right, do that wig one. The Instagram reel. Yeah, this shit funny as hell.
But I put on a wig one time, right?
Yo.
And so when I put on the wig, because I was trying to get into this other character, so I put on the wig, I looked in the mirror and I went, oh my God. And I was attracted to me.
Yo.
So I took the
Ray
wig off
is
real
the
fast.
key.
And I went, what just happened?
He was in character.
I didn't know what happened, but I was
It's
like,
true, though.
because I had it on and I went like that because it was in my eye. So I went like that and I took it off because I was attracted to me.
Yo.
And I love me, but I didn't know I loved me like that. Like, I look good. So I never did it again. Yeah, I don't know why, but I felt like it.
he had to save himself from himself.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm too gorgeous as a woman, nigga. I'm like,
He was
cut my dick
he was
off.
too sexy to cross dress, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Ray J is
unfortunate.
really one of a kind, man.
100%.
Bro, this nigga is amazing, bro.
There'll never be another one. I mean,
No.
actually, I take that back. His son sounds like he's following in the footsteps.
Oh, for real?
His son,
Word?
yeah, he like pussy at 4.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
of course.
right, yeah.
It's only time.
The
It's
world's
only
his
a-
oysters.
It's only a matter of time.
This
He
is
gonna
insane.
have a $1 trillion company inherit.
Daddy, where are the girls?
Watch that nigga take over.
He's damn
Tronix.
sure, and he's definitely inheriting a lot.
He's going to inherit some earbuds.
But bro, Ray J's not stopping for a very long time either, though. Like this nigga,
Yeah, nah.
he's
Yo,
he's here forever, bro.
He's
Like
almost,
Ray J's
you-
forever.
He's almost the real life Tony Stark, to where it's like, you know, you got a lot of money, you got this company, you know, you're a playboy with money, but you also got vices.
It's a
You
little
got
bit
vices,
different.
but you like you're a torture genius.
Ray J might be tortured. I feel like we could all guess his next business idea. It could all be some crazy shit too.
I think he gonna double
We would
down on
never-
this.
I'm not gonna lie, I never see where he's coming. I mean,
You
when
never
I
see where he's coming.
No,
but when
I
it
mean,
hits,
You saw it in
But
that-
when you
TV wise, yes, but like when he pops out with like a gadget, I'll be like, what the fuck, nigga, bruh, everything has. Okay,
AJ.
Raycon, bruh.
Squeak bike.
AJ,
I didn't take none of his business
AJ.
seriously. No, for real. Let
he's
me just
coming
say
out
this.
with a vacuum in the next couple of years. I know it.
He could be, but
Yeah.
it would be that random though. Is the point though?
That's what I'm
because I'm
saying.
saying like, bruh, when he started the Scooty bikes, I didn't think nothing of it, and then
Scooty
all of a
bikes.
sudden you hear he's selling it for a shit ton. Raycon, same thing. I'm just Raycon. Then I start seeing people I know in real life talking about, yo, these joints better than the Apple.
Fire.
I was like, this nigga is really moving Raycons right now.
Yeah,
This is
he's
crazy.
listening.
Yeah, bro. And in the glasses, that was probably a hit with the 65 plus community because they were
Yeah.
like reading glasses. They probably went triple platinum in CVS and Walmart.
Ray
Ray
J,
and Walgreens and
Ray
shit.
J's gonna hit really big on something stupid and simple.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
hit big a couple times already though.
But he's gonna hit something to where it's undeniable. Like we're
Yeah.
going
where it's like
he
500,
might-
600 million or something like that.
Forbes might have to take him serious.
Where they move him
Yeah.
into a different stratosphere type shit.
He might be talking on Business Insider.
literally like Kanye. How Kanye just
And
rolls
then
up.
all of a
It's like,
sudden
oh
he's
shit,
it.
Kanye
Yeah,
is this
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Like really, this nigga.
Yeah,
now.
once the clothing brand and the sneaker started, it was like he was a billionaire all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Shit was different.
Yeah, 'cause for a while he was sitting in the same vein as Soldier Boy as far as that shit.
Yeah, to where it's like you're a rapper entrepreneur, but it seems like your products break easily.
Yeah.
He didn't elevate it past that shit.
Yeah, thank God. And he got higher quality.
And every new invention,
sweatshops.
every new invention is a different Ray J. I feel like he's just improving, like almost like we're seeing a resume right now.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
you
he's
know-
just trying
love
to. Why isn't he in a movie? Why doesn't
sure
Ray
he
J
is.
do
Because
movies?
he's too busy producing TV.
His life would be better off in the show. You
Yeah.
couldn't capture that in an hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours.
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't do Ray J justice.
I need to keep tabs on you all year, different seasons throughout that year.
You could do 2 hours on his 20s,
Yeah.
on his early
Ray
20s.
J need to find a way to link up with 50 Cent.
I'm sure they're friends. Ray J's friends with everybody.
Yeah, nah. And he's the kind of guy that can get into that circle if he really needs to.
He can get anywhere he needs.
He'll make you believe it. Some people have pitch room charm. Or audition charm. Put it that way.
Yeah, do you remember they were saying that about Champ? They were like, everywhere he go, he pitching something.
Yeah. Nigga constantly got a venture.
Yeah.
Can't hate on a nigga with a lot of ventures.
Every time we bring the nigga Champ around, he always pitching something new.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. I
like
can't remember who said that now.
Yeah, you can't trust a nigga that pitch something new too often because you gotta. Like, did you remember the last stuff that you was doing?
Like
Is that
the nigga
still
from
keeping up with that?
Like the nigga from the Real Husbands of Hollywood. Like, I got the pull-away suits.
Right. Yeah.
Like, nigga, it's my new shit.
I'm slinging these right now.
But all right. Yeah, let's jump over to this.
Yeah.
We'll jump over to this next one.